Okay, guys, for this Global Muscle Hot News special, we have Subi Ali, the organizer of the new Ramy tour with, sorry, your name is Haythem Haggag, correct?
Yes.
Cool, right. Okay, so Subi, tell us, obviously the news, you released it the other day about the current Mr. Olympia, Ramy, coming to the UK. Do you want to tell us about that, please?
Yeah, so basically we've got Big Ramy, who's the current Mr. Olympia, coming to the UK with Dennis James. So we've locked in some dates towards the end of June and the start of July. So it was meant to happen right now, like April. But the issue was obviously due to Ramadan and Ramy fasting, we've had to postpone it till the end of June, post the 21st of June. So there's no restrictions due to COVID and stuff. So that's why we put our heads together and thought, right, okay, what's the best way of dealing with it? So I'll introduce Haythem. He's based out in London, obviously the UK. He's the vice president of Enhanced Labs, the same company that is sponsoring Dennis James and Ramy. So he reached out to myself and said, could we set something up, because Ramy's never been into the UK. It's something that he'd love to do. Obviously, he's got a huge fan base out here. If we could put something together. And I said, yeah, it'd be a fantastic opportunity, because I know, me and yourself, Giles, we spoke about it and stuff. It's something that's always been of interest. And, we always kind of like cross over or collaborate or somehow meet over with these tours. And I think they're imperative with the UK bodybuilding industry, because it brings, the athletes closer to the fans. With the stuff that's going on with the pandemic, a lot of people can't get over to like the States, or they can't travel, there's restrictions. So bringing them to home turf and bringing them to the local gyms or the supplement stores or arenas or anything like that, it just makes and grows the industry where we need it to be. Do you know what I mean? So that's where it is. But it's always been of interest. I've been obviously, like, Giles, I've been doing these, for a hell of a long time with a lot of, famous names and stuff.
Yeah.
It's, I've earned myself a bit of a reputation like yourself. I try to disappear, and then people find me again and be like, listen, we need to sort this out. I'll be like, okay.
Before I go to Haythem, one thing I actually want to point out, you were the person that brought the first reigning Mr. Olympia to the UK. That was Sean Roden in 2018. And now you're bringing the current reigning Mr. Olympia, Big Ramy, to the UK. So that's a big feather in your cap, mate. Thank
you. Yeah, actually, point that out. It's quite
big deal.
Funny because,
big deal.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And honestly, Giles, this job that you're doing is fantastic. And it's, sometimes I like to stay in like behind the scenes and just remain a ghost and do what I'm doing, but create huge ripples within the industry, right?
Yeah.
And the last time you gave me a shout out, and I was so honored. And I was so square shouldered. I was like really happy, thinking, wow. Somebody acknowledges the hard work and all the time and hours that I put into these projects. And, and it's left a huge mark for me, because my eldest now is 14, and he looks at this and he's like, Dad, this is fantastic. You're on YouTube and everybody's, giving and stuff like that. So it's a great feeling. And I think, people that are genuine fans of bodybuilding within the UK are kind of like merging together.
Yeah.
And they are creating this, this beast that needs to be created within the UK. It's taking it back to where it should be, and how it should be. So I think everybody combining together is where we need the industry to be. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it.
So Haythem, are you looking forward to Ramy coming over then, mate?
Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work has been put into this, and unfortunately, because of the pandemic and the travel restrictions and stuff, as Subi mentioned before, it was hard, and it's just kind of delaying us a bit in the movement and the traveling. But here we go. Like we try to organize something the end of June, beginning of July. We'll have for 10 days tour.
10
and
days.
Hopefully we get something.
Yeah.
Wow, I did an 8-day one once, and that was brutal. That was brutal.
is crazy. Honestly, the
Wow.
lineup and the places. To be honest, Giles, it's fantastic because we've got Scotland, we've got Northern England, we've got Central England, we've got
Nice.
South, we've got Essex. We've kind of like tried to. The only the place that I'm trying to lock in now is somewhere like in Wales.
Okay.
Then we literally covered pretty much everywhere that
Yeah.
we need to be up around the country. So it's a huge, it's a good achievement.
So if there's
And they're
anyone,
really excited as well. Like the Ramy and Dennis James really excited about coming. I was talking to Dennis James the other day, and he said to me, "Listen, the 4th of July is the Independence Day, but I'm happy to spend it with you guys. And I'm happy to come as well."
so if anyone is, because I believe you've got still 1 or 2 dates left to fill. So if, say, there is anyone in Wales, any locations looking to book, how would they reach you to book Ramy and Dennis
They can
James?
just send either myself or Haythem a DM via Facebook. Obviously, you could get hold of, if anybody knows me, to get hold of my number and reach out, and we can lock them in. It's not going to be a problem.
Okay.
So we can, we just want to make it, again, it's all about the fans. That's what that's what my motto is.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a different aspect in the way they do work. It's, for me, it's about the fans. I'm a fan of bodybuilding. I've always been a fan of bodybuilding. And for me is to bring them fans of bodybuilding together and to make this a huge event that's going to be in the UK.
Wow. So you're bringing the reigning Mr. Olympia to the UK in July and August. That's absolutely amazing. So anything else you can tell me about the tour that you want to mention?
Yeah, so what we've done is with Haythem is the vice president, and he's heading up the UK operation.
Yeah.
So we've got product in UK. You're obviously going to see a lot more of the product in the UK of enhanced. So if there's any shops or anybody, I'm doing a plug-in, by the way. So if there's any shops or retailers that want enhanced product, Haythem's your man, and reach out to him, and he'll hook you up. So what we've done also in the back of that, we've created a huge UK presence of athletes as well. We've got some huge names that have signed up as well. Within Europe and in UK. We've got a huge wellness coach, which is Robert Phil. One of the best wellness coaches in the industry.
Yeah.
And we've got a wellness athlete who's already competing at this year's Olympia. Giselle Machado, she's part of the team.
Oh, Giselle.
Yeah, Giselle. So
fantastic. She won Spain, didn't she? She won Spain. Was it Spain or Romania?
Yeah, so we've got, it was Romania.
Yeah,
Romania she won.
That's right, yeah.
And then we've also got like Juju out of France. We've got Rados, a 212 who's already competing at the, he wants to get to the Olympia this year as well. So we've got some really good names that are on the team, and we're trying to grow it outside of obviously Dennis and Ramy. But within the UK, there's going to be a community within the UK because Haythem is based in the UK, the product's in the UK, so we want to have a huge presence here in the UK as well.
Brilliant. Haythem, any final word to the fans looking to come see Ramy in the UK when he's over?
We're pretty much like stocked up with coming to the stock. We're pretty much stocked up, so anyone who wants to reach us for us, we're ready to post the same day dispatch or the next day. Athletes or the fans, we already with this tour we already booked so many places now, and everyone is really excited about meeting them. Is very good vibe to have this energy around after all of this pandemic and the lockdown. And it's just like finally we start to have life, and just gyms are open again, and everything start to be interactive. So we're all looking forward for that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, Giles, and even for like Ramy and Dennis, for Ramy himself, the frustration that he's had is he's won an Olympia in a pandemic, and then he's not really been able to capitalize on that in the sense
that's true.
He can't travel. There's restrictions, the whole COVID pandemic, and there's all this kind of countries on the red list and blah blah blah. It's just a whole list of stuff. So what we're trying to do is really get him out there for being the current Olympia. He's going to be doing a tour in America post us guys as well.
Okay.
So he's going to do a tour in America. There's obviously people that are speculating that he's not out there. He's doing, what Dorian Yates did in the past, where he won the Olympia and he just disappeared, right?
Yeah.
And Yeah. That's why Dorian Yates got the name of the Shadow, right?
Yes.
Because he just won the Olympia, just trained, and then just came to the Olympia and won.
Yeah.
So whereas Ramy is actually a very humble, down-to-earth guy. You know, Haythem will tell you this. He's eager and desperate to get out there, to meet his fans, to see the people that really, really support him. And, you know, it's just all good vibes from the team at Enhance, you know, what it's about. Yeah.
I think it's a really nice, like you said, everyone's been kind of on, you know, we just come out of this last lockdown, and the thing is, Ramy is so well loved. I mean, I've been around Ramy, you know, and I've never, do you know, I've never ever heard anyone in the industry, and which is very rare in this industry, never said a bad word about him. He's the current Mr. Olympia. He's going to be in the UK, and I'm really, really excited for this one, guys. I think it's going to be really, really good. And just want to thank Enhanced for bringing him over. And obviously, Subi, you're taking care of all the arrangements. So, like I said, I wanted to get you on, guys, and just, you know, show you some support. And
appreciate that, Giles. Honestly.
And yeah, it's important, really. So we all need to collaborate and sort of spread the good word, you know.
Yeah, to be honest, you know, like if there's any way we can bring it in, and you could do, you know, whatever you could come up with, be more than happy to collaborate with what you do, Giles. You know, I'm always being a supporter of your work. I will continue to support your work. So if there's anything that you could think of, a way of collaboration, you know, we're all up for it. It's not going to be a no more than it's 100% yes from our side. So if there's any sort of possibility or way, or think, you know, you could think of something happening, yes, let's do it.
Okay. Nice.
I just want to add something as well. It's just Enhance is not just about like supplements. It's all about community and energy and people around it, all the people working for the company, and they're supporting the brand and all of that. It's all about this community and the environment we create around ourselves. And that's why one of the reasons that we just like, we need to bring Ramy to this, because Ramy didn't just win the Olympia, he just won the heart of the people.
Yeah.
And we just want to bring all of this so we can have a full team. Like the energy is really good with the company and everyone working in the company. Yeah. So the team is getting bigger and bigger and better and better. So that's the whole idea about the community. It's not just supplements and buying and selling products. It's all about the community that we want to create. So it'd be really lovely to have this tour, and we have another tour in the Middle East and in America. So it's all good vibes.
Good. And it's also a huge added bonus you're bringing Dennis James, because he's extreme. I mean, he's been on my show many, many times, and he's extremely popular, extremely integrated into the industry. And I think it's going to be a really, really good positive tour, guys. And really excited for you.
100%. Appreciate that, Giles. Honestly, just keep doing what you do, you know, what you're doing, and you know, a platform like this for us guys to promote our work as well. And it just goes hand in hand. And I think, again, it's a massive achievement for having, you know, a magazine like Muscular Development, having an outfit in the UK, and for the fantastic work that you do. It just makes it so worthwhile collaborating in any way or shape or form. Do you know what I mean? So just a massive shout out to you as well, mate, for doing what you're doing. And I know maybe you do a lot of the work behind the scenes, you know, people that don't know you. I know you, you know, you work like me, you're 24/7. Yeah. You know, it's like the saying goes with me, the hustle never sleeps. And, you know, guys from America be like, are you still awake? And I'll be like, yeah, it's fine. You can reach me at any time, right? Yeah. So, guys, honestly, mate, this is probably just redemption from me to you to say thank you for the last shout out. So I'm saying from my side, keep up the amazing work, mate. Honestly, nothing goes unseen. You know, these long hours, long editing sessions and all that. It's a fantastic job that you're doing for the whole real bodybuilding community, you know, Giles. So it's a massive achievement. Honestly, if I could say anything more, I couldn't. It's keep up the fantastic work, mate.
Yeah. Well, it's my pleasure. My pleasure, guys. Haythem, Subi, thank you so much for coming on MD Global Muscle on the Hot News segment. And like I said, let's stay in touch, and let's make sure that we can do what we can to help you make this tour a huge success.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much, Giles.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.